Hey, what's up, guys? So we are here in Royal Revolt 2, and there actually was some minor updates. They actually have a very significant on the gameplay. So I recorded this earlier, and one of the updates was to the Granny Shop. So I can't actually show you here because I already did it. But when you increase the chance for rare items, when you spend gems to change up the items in the Granny Shop, it actually has a better chance at getting legendary items. So I spun 4 times. So the first one costs 1 gem, the second one costs 2, the third one costs 3. I actually only spun 3 times. And I ended up actually getting 2 legendary items in the Granny shop over here. Unfortunately, I can't show you because I messed up that recording and there's no audio. But yeah, so that's a huge change. So Granny is now generous and giving out better things. So I do recommend spending 1 or 2 times and checking out what Granny has in her shop. I wouldn't recommend spending over 4 gems to look for items because gems are not cheap, guys. As you can see, we only have a couple gems over here, and they're hard to come by. The other huge change is the war season. It just started today, so this is war season number 9 or number 10. I can't recall right now, but it's only 4 days long now rather than 5. It used to be 5 days. Now they cut a whole day off. It's 4 days long. And then the actual attack phase is only 18 and a half hours. That is a big duration cut. It used to be 23 and a half hours. You can still get 5 attacks in during the same war time if you attack pretty much right away. You have about a 3.5 hour window, so you can waste about 3 hours of time before you run out of your enough time to actually do 5 attacks. So make sure that your alliance leaders and your generals are actively, attacking, and someone is on. This may actually require people to, promote another general or two to cover the different time changes and time swings for the alliance wars, because now we're gonna have a couple of funky times since the wars are always about 18 hours long. The time shift is always going to shift about 6 hours before after each fight. After each fight, you're going to need, if it started at like 7 a.m., the next fight is going to start at 1 a.m. roughly. And then the next fight after that will start at like 7 p.m. So the time changes are always going to change, and it could be rough. It may be very, very difficult. So uh, definitely post your feedback. They obviously have listened because people were complaining that this war seasons were too long and that the time should be cut down a little bit. I do like this new system. It doesn't really uh, cause favoritism on anything. Most people probably won't get 5 attacks in this kind of season just because there's, you have to have a alliance that has got a lot of players on and a lot of players in different time zones to really, really, do this. Because people aren't going to wake up at like 1 or 2 in the morning to go make sure that they have an attack going on. So I think that a lot of the alliances are only going to get 4 attacks in right now. So you might see a big shift in the Alliance Wars phase here. And we don't know if they changed the rewards or not, too. The rewards used to be for 5 days long of the Elite Boost. They may have changed them now. We don't know. So we'll have to find out after the end of this war season. Hopefully, our alliance can actually win first place and check out all the Elite Boost and see what the duration is on those guys. So if they didn't change the duration of the Elite Boost, that means that you're going to, and we don't know if the rest time, the recovery time is the same. So if the recovery time is the same at 3 days, that means having the Elite Boost for 2 days in the Alliance, you may not think it changes it, but it actually does. It changes it pretty significant. That now becomes almost 3 attack phases right there. Whereas before it was you just had them for 2 attack phases, and it's a larger percentage of the actual war season. So you can almost eliminate one alliance completely, your strongest, toughest opponents. Say if you have those elite boosts on and you want to fight them and take them out, you can almost completely eliminate them in the 3 seasons. So 18 and a half hours, 18 and a half hours, and then the boost would wear off a little bit during about 12 hours during your final attack on them. So there we have it. If you guys have found anything else in the update too, definitely post a comment, post it on Facebook. Let us know what else has changed, if anything has changed. So far, so good. Unfortunately, the spells still appear to be buggy for many players. The Sword Rain and the Blizzard higher up in the 5,000-ish trophy range. Maybe even some players lower level as well. but a lot of that again has to do with like the graphical slowdown. It looks like. All right, guys. So that's gonna do it. We crushed this castle, and thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and let's go, guys. It's attacking the war season.